and today's guest is Louise from Flaming June. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good, welcome back.
Yeah, nice to be back. Thanks for having me.
Was the last time you were here when you were on my show? Have you been in on somebody else's since?
I think it was your show.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a little while ago.
Yeah, I think, was it Christmas time?
I think it probably
was.
was.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, but we were out there instead
That's
of
right,
in here.
yeah.
What have you been up to then, in a nutshell, in the last year?
Quite a lot. Well, since Christmas, gigging, recording a new EP, releasing a compilation EP, yeah, keeping really busy. So.
Okay, I know you've been doing a few gigs.
Yeah.
Particularly you just did one on, was it Saturday?
Saturday, yeah, we did a brilliant one at the Man on the Moon, supporting an Australian folk band called The Wishing Well. And there was also a Czech folk band there called Pakelt, who are awesome, absolutely brilliant, really good night.
How do you get yourself on that lineup then?
The Man on the Moon asked us.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's really nice, yeah. So Paul and I had done a gig there the month before, so I don't know. But yeah, they emailed and asked, so yeah, I was up for gigging. So,
yeah, definitely. All right, well, most of the listeners hopefully will know of you and will have heard of you. But just a little recap as to who you are. You are one part of Flaming June.
I am, yes.
But you do stuff on your own and with other band members, don't you?
I do, yeah. I basically singer-songwriter, I guess, but obviously I have other musicians because it's quite folk influenced. So I use violinists and Paul Richards plays congas and percussion, so just to give it a fuller sound. I do play on my own as well sometimes.
And you've been performing since, dare I even say the year, because it might make you feel old, 1995?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. That was the first gig I did under Flaming June, and that was at the Orange in West Kensington in London. I can remember it. I've still got the recording actually of that very first gig, so and that's a long time ago now.
95 is a little while ago.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, but you've come a long way since then. You've released plenty of different EPs and plenty of records.
Yeah.
The song I would always associate you with, which is the one that we played before when you've been in, was your charity record that you did called Nerves of Steel.
Oh right, yeah.
Which got a lot of airplay on this station. A lot of other DJs enjoy playing it as well. It's a
thanks for that.
good record.
Brilliant.
So this new EP that you're recording or have recorded, is it done?
It's not done, it's half done.
Recording.
Yeah.
When's that going to be out then?
That's going to be out in January. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm recording that with Rob Tolson from Half Ton Studios, so we're having great fun doing that at the moment. So, yeah.
And how many tracks will be on that one?
There will be 4.
Okay, and all brand new material? All
brand new material that's not been out before, yeah.
And is this stuff that you've been trialling at gigs to see what people think of it, or is it all secret?
There's a couple of songs that aren't in the live set at the moment, but yeah, it's going to be, I'm really excited about this because I'm really going back to sort of how I started, where I used to write everything myself and do all the arranging, and I'm going back to doing that and using the studio as a bit of a tool as well, so we're just having immense fun recording that, so I'm quite excited, and hopefully it's going to come out really well. So,
Alright, so the tracks you're going to do for us today, what are they?
I'm going to sing Nerves of Steel for you,
and
a new one called Rumpelstiltskin, which is going to be off the new EP, and Wednesdays and Weekends, which is off the compilation EP that we've got out at the moment.
Wednesdays and Weekends?
Yeah.
What's the compilation EP?
Well, we put together this, not that anyone can see because it's radio, but we put together this compilation because I've been doing this for nearly 20 years now and just kind of wanted to put
essentially it's a best of?
It kind of, yeah. And I'd come to a point where things were sort of falling into place for me, and I was feeling a bit reflective of what I've been through, you know, in my life and in music as well. And I just thought it might be a nice little stepping stone to move forward on, you know, a little positive thing to move forward with, and to give people an idea of the history behind the band as well, you know, because I have been doing this a long time, and the oldest track on there is from 1999, so I just wanted to bring people up to date. Really.
It's good that you get the opportunity to give your new fans, because you pick up new fans all the time, the opportunity to hear the stuff that you've done.
Yeah, well that was the idea behind this EP really, to go back to stuff we'd done before, because I mean I've got a lot of material. I've written hundreds and hundreds of songs, so it's just nice to give a bit of a mixture of the different types of stuff that we've done over the years really. So.
All right, we'll get you to do the first track.
Okay.
Which one's this going to be?
I'm going to do Nerves of Steel first.
Okay, all right, this is the newish one then.
Truth
like to go back and do
Yeah,
some
festivals
more.
are brilliant. They are really great fun and really good atmosphere. So
yeah, you may have had a slight lucky escape with some of them this year because the weather's not been great.
Well, it's not been great, and some were cancelled as well, which is a shame.
Folk Festival was fairly muddy.
Yeah.
Strawberry Fair was just before the weather got really bad, and it wasn't a particularly nice day. But and Lodestar, of course, was last weekend. The weather wasn't too bad, but yes, no, I suppose it would be nice to do some more of those. Which is your favourite, if you can pick between, because they're quite different from each other.
They are. I think Lodestar was brilliant last year, really good. I think Lodestar I'd have to pick to play again if we could play another one, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, well, let's see if the organisers of Lodestar are listening.
Yeah, Doug, hi.
Just very nice things about your festival. So you're doing some more gigs coming up. You're heavily involved, or you're performing at several Oxjam related events.
We are, yeah. With our next gig, in fact, is the 13th of October, which is the Bury St Edmunds Oxjam Folk Weekend, and we're also doing Bedford Oxjam Takeover on the 27th of October. So, and we might possibly be doing the Cambridge one, but they haven't finalised that yet. So.
Okay, I met with them the other day. They said they're still waiting to finalise their list of artists. So that would be nice.
Yeah, it would be excellent. Yeah, this is Rumpelstiltskin. Take what's precious to me, I'll hide it all away. You won't take what's precious to me. You won't take my world from me, I'll hide it all away. You won't take my world from me. Oh, I'm playing games, I know your name.
Unsigned chart, which I think I put one of your. I think the first week we put
yes,
a Flaming June song
I think there was one of ours on that.
The biggest criticism I get is, it's full of boys and men, boys in bands and stuff. Where are all the girls? And so I don't know many of them.
Yeah.
So I think you are quite unique in that sense, which is good. Now you're involved in another project which I think you want to talk about, which is called Sound Waves. Is that right?
Indeed, yes. We were asked to do that earlier in the year. Basically, it's a group of Cambridge volunteers, so it's Cambridge based, who are trying to get creative people, musicians involved in this project to raise awareness about mental health.
Right.
They're collaborating with the Mental Health Foundation, and they basically want any creative people out there who, like today, might be listening. You can actually go onto their website and get in touch with them. And if you've had experience with mental health, or you have a family member or you can go on and basically write a little blog, and they want to hear from people, and they're going to be putting on music shows over the next 2 years. That it's in the planning stages at the moment, but there's a good team there, and they're so committed. They're going to be doing quite a lot, but I've got the web address if anyone's interested to go on there. It's a guy called Gavin's organising it, and if you go to soundwavesproject.co.uk, all the details are there.
Okay, all right, we'll put that in the podcast
Thank
description as well, so people can find that. All right, if people want to find more information about you, you have a website and Facebook address?
We have. Our website is www.flamingjune.co.uk, and we are on all the social networking sites at Flaming June UK. If you search Flaming June UK, they'll all come up. So.
Okay, lovely. It's nice to have a bit of consistency. They're all called the same.
It helps, doesn't it? It's about maybe 3 years old. It's on the compilation that we've got out at the moment, and it's called Wednesdays and Weekends.
Okay.
And it's my fairy tale. It's a fairy tale for girls. So. And I don't adore she's clothes, and he's got secrets that I don't want to know, but no pleasure will not be spent, 'cause it's familiarity that breeds contempt, and it's just Wednesdays and weekends. Oh, it's just Wednesdays and weekends. Yes, it's just Wednesdays and weekends, and God, I like it.
Brilliant. So you can listen again to this as a podcast on the Cambridge 105 website. Thank you for coming and visiting the Cambridge 105
Well, thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
I'm sorry it was so hot.
It's mega hot.
But you did very well.
I lost half a stone.
Yeah, well, I think this is the only positive to being here is I lose weight every time I sit in here of an afternoon. Anyway, thank you very much, Louise.
Thank you, Tim. Cheers.